I just wanted to do a little video today, showing you what's on the market at the moment in S62 and so just do a quick search to see how many properties are currently on the market in S62. So we've got 43 properties currently on the market in S62. But if we just go over here and we go into the filters to see how many of those properties have actually had a price reduction, there's 14. So one in three, that's about 32% of properties that have come to the market recently in S62 have had a price reduction. So this just highlights the importance of getting your property marketed at the correct price point in the offset. Do not fall into the trap of agents overvaluing your property just to win the business. That stock ends up sitting on the market for a long time, and you end up achieving much less than what the current market value is. Make sure that you are using an agent that proves where they've got the data from, not just telling you a nice figure. Just yeah, it's rife at the moment in the industry that people are just telling you figures just to win the business. And initially, you will then fall. Yeah, what you wanted to do to move home, you think you've got more money in your budget than you currently that's probably achievable. So make sure you choose an agent that looks at all the data, has a clear marketing strategy in place to market your property, and everything's backed up with current data because yes, the figures don't lie. If your property is worth £150,000 on paper, there's no point marketing it at 170,000 just because let's see if we can get higher. It just doesn't work like that. And then unfortunately you end up sitting on the market, having to reduce, having to reduce, having to reduce. Potential buyers think there's something wrong with your property, and you end up taking an offer much less than you should have done because you get to a point where you're stressed. You don't think you're going to get moved, you're going to miss out on your onward purchase, etc., etc. So yes, make sure that you have a deep dive into the data with your agent and don't just you need to come up, work out where they've got the figures from, not just gone, I think this, let's market your house and get it on the portals in the morning. There's a full strategy to go through how to prepare your property ready for the photography. Make sure it's professional photography. That's what you need to make sure that your property stands out in the current market. Because there is a lot of stock out there at the moment. You need to be able to stand out. How do they promote your property? Is it just relying on the portals and hoping that the phone rings, or are they actively marketing your property in other methods like social media, direct mail, their current database, their active buyers they have on file, literally leaving no stone unturned to get as many eyeballs on your property as possible, which obviously gets you the best results. Gives you all the control because the more people that see your property results in more viewings results in more offers gives you guys full control of which offer to accept. So you can move on to your next purchase and start your next chapter of your life because that's what it's all about. I facilitate the sale of your current property so you can move into your next one. And if you're sat on the market for weeks and months, that that move looks less and less all the time. So if anybody is currently on the market and struggling or thinking about coming to the market, when you get agents round to come and have a look at your property on an appraisal, please make sure that you ask them the right questions. How are they going to market the property? How have they come up with that figure? And what are they actually going to do to promote your home? Any questions? All my contact details are below. Look forward to hearing from you.